Tanner Glock, but not before he gets all the way across midfield to the 45 with a 45-yard line. It's a 22-yard pickup.
Well, he's been a workhorse the last half of the season. Nice job by the offensive line, but he gets down that sideline, shows some speed. He averages about 16 carries a game for 124 yards, so he's a workhorse for Providence.
Both teams using the running game early. Here it comes again. More from Mackert, this time stopped after a pickup of 2, maybe 3.
For years, one of the offensive mantras for Providence has been to run the football and run the tailback. I mean, there's times where the tailback averages about 25 carries a game. I mean, he is a real workhorse, which means he has to be a real conditioned athlete.
Taking a look at the defensive starters there. A reminder that starting lineups brought to you by OSF Healthcare. Second and 7 from the 42. This time on the keeper. Straight ahead is Vita. Down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Pickup of 3. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5.
Good job by that defensive front of St. Francis. Staying home.
Niggas got random ass names for the guys.
They do stay home.
It's easier that way, right?
It is, especially when you're 265
How the fuck I ain't got no connection?
pounds or 295. I'd be staying home a lot myself.
Those guys on the move trying to get off the field before this 3rd down snap. Man in motion is Xavier Coleman. Haven't heard from him yet today. He's an all-state receiver, and as I say that, the quick wide receiver screen to him, he gets pulled down short of the sticks. Pickup of 2 on the play. It'll be 4th down in this middle situation. That's the last play of the first quarter. Providence Catholic after 1, leading St. Francis 7-6 in the 5A state title game.
The IHSA Football State Finals is brought to you in part by Ashley. Style begins at home. IBEW Local 134.
No, I know I got Wi-Fi.
Building the future.
I'm on the computer.
Chicagoland Roofing Council. Chicagoland's best value, best roofs all year long. Heat and Frost Insulators Local 17. Go green with Local 17.
Ashley's biggest sale of the year ends Monday. For one final week, shop Black Friday Hot Buy starting at just $1.99. Or take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. Don't miss the final days of Ashley's Black Friday event.
Is college not what you thought it was going to be? Here's an opportunity to work with your hands as well as your mind. Learn how to insulate mechanical systems in the industrial and commercial industries. With the Heat and Frost Insulators Local 17, you get to earn while you learn through our apprenticeship program. After 5 years, you'll finish with no debt, money in the bank, and you'll be on your way towards a pension. Scan the QR code and apply today, or visit our website to learn more.
Tired of the same old routine? Ready for a career that's always changing? In the roofing trades, every day is a new adventure. Learn a skilled trade, earn competitive wages, enjoy great benefits and solid opportunities for career advancement. With starting wages and benefits above $50 per hour, you can earn while you learn.
Why can't I connect to my goddamn network?
So, are you ready to climb to new heights? Learn and join the roofing trades today.
Ashley's Black Friday mattress event ends Monday. For one final week, get a free adjustable base with select mattress purchase. Or you can snooze now and pay later with 0% interest for 72 months. Don't miss the final week of Ashley's Black Friday mattress event.
Let's flash it back to 2008. St. Francis powering their way into the end zone over and over again. Metamora tried to hang with the Spartans, but ultimately it was a 49-35 St. Francis win. That was their first state championship in football, trying to get their second today, but not known as a football school, but they're trying to change all of that.
Well, they really are, and the guy that actually started it with that first state championship was a guy named Greg Purnell, who did a great job when he came in and over from Indiana, got the program really rolling. And since then, they've kind of been on a pretty good roll. And, of course, Bob McMillan right here has done a great job in the last 9 years. The last 3 years, they've lost in the semifinals, so they finally have gotten here. And Bob's done a great job at St. Francis. He was one heck of a football player and a fullback in his heyday.
Now looks like it's going to be a false start penalty here on a big 4th and 2 from the 37.
75.
What a bunch of tattletales on St. Francis.
Yeah,
They're all jumping and pointing. My goodness.
Dead ball. False start.
That's
Number 72 on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
I believe the modern term is snitches.
I don't know any
Say snitches
term.
get stitches, and we're on the football field, so that's all well and good. But yes, Providence Catholic with a big no here on 4th and 2.
I mean,
look at that. My
true.
goodness. Jumping around.
You know what? It was a team effort, though.
Well, that's true. That's true.
So celebrating team here as it all culminates on a not snowy day, but the snow is still definitely out here, and the chill is definitely still there as well. Starting the second quarter, how evenly have these two teams been? 85 yards of offense for St. Francis, 84 yards of offense for Providence. So here on 4th and 7, going for it, holding on to it, looking to get it down. Nice snag that time as Dominic Vita hooks up with Curtis Stubbs, and the 6'4" junior gets an 11-yard pickup for a first down.
What an excellent job right there getting out of trouble. He was just about to be sacked, which would have been a big stop for St. Francis, and he got the ball down the field. Great catch, but an excellent job of getting the football down prior to a sack.
Providence Catholic showing you just how good and
Yes.
Leadership for him for the
catch, but an excellent job of getting the football down prior to a sack.
Providence Catholic showing you just how good and clutch this offense can be.
That's
now,
pretty close.
Oh, he was out of bounds. Had that left foot out of bounds, but no replay here. Instead, we move on. First down, and on the move is Vita, who gets close to the 20-yard line. It's a first down pickup that moves the chains. 10 yards on the play.
Now there's a quarterback that it's good to have in the state championship game. He's only a sophomore.
And now they catch St. Francis in trouble, going deep for Coleman in the end zone. It's easy work. Coleman gets the touchdown, and Providence Catholic is back on the board at 21 yards. Coleman going
championship game. He's only a sophomore.
And now they catch St. Francis in trouble, going deep for Coleman in the end zone. It's easy work. Coleman gets the touchdown, and Providence Catholic is work.
It's good to have
that moves the chains. 10 yards on the play.
Now there's a quarterback that it's good to have in the state championship game. He's only a sophomore.
And now they catch St. Francis in trouble, going deep for Coleman in the end zone. It's easy work. Coleman gets the touchdown, and Providence Catholic is back on the board, a 21-yard score. They had St. Francis in disarray on defense.
Absolutely. After that catch, they thought they had him on 4th down, but the Celtics showed their resiliency. But Dominic Vita, he's only a sophomore, gets the ball down the field to his all-state and 3-year starter, Xavier Coleman, who made the catch. Now he's on his way to Western Illinois. He's made the commit to play there. An outstanding receiver, 3-year starter for Celtics.
I think even though he's only a sophomore, Dominic Vita, quick to recognize he had a free play with those guys trying to get off the field, took advantage, took the shot, and it went from being a shot to a sure thing with Coleman back there in the corner of the end zone.
How often you would actually see in a state championship game a sophomore showing that kind of poise at quarterback? And you got to remember, there could be a sophomore lineman or wide receiver. They don't have the same pressure that a quarterback has as a sophomore.
Classic gets the extra point. It's a 14-6 Providence Catholic lead. The Celtics in control here on the campus of Illinois State University.
Every day we make choices. Some may seem small, but they add up. In moments of pressure, One decision can set the path. That choice follows you to school, your focus, your future, to your passions, your opportunities, the things that make you, you. One choice can change your path. Choose you. Make the choice that moves you forward.
Generation Lead, empowering athletes, inspiring leaders. For more information, visit generationlead.org.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more games, non-stop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team wherever you want, 24/7. More stories, more highlights, more big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once, so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
That is right. He is a sophomore doing that. Saw an addition for Providence on the scoreboard. In the help of doing that is the sophomore quarterback, Dominic Vita. That is right. He is a sophomore representing this school at such a young age. But he said it's actually his maturity that is said to be the leadership for him for this group. It's what sets him apart and what Coach Tyler Plants has said has been the driving force and the success for this Providence team so far this season. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Kalia. Certainly the maturity has been the
reasons why Providence is playing the state championship game. When you have a leader like that can show that kind of poise, he's had great stats all year. He's helped them with that very balanced offense. He averages about 15 throws a game, completes 10 of them for about 136 yards a game. Now that's great balance when you have the same kind of offense that they have that averages close to about 7.6 yards per carry.
Basically a vert
by 8 points.
And then the
Not expecting to see too many punts in this game. That's the early vibe I'm getting here, Jack.
Well, it's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. I would agree with you. And if they both get good field position and they both have confidence in their offenses on 4th down, and 4th down is usually a relative short yardage for them, they're not going to be punting.
So Vito leads a drive, 7 plays, 67 yards, and now quickly out on the screen, and it is sniffed out. Plays 60
yardage for them, they're not going to be punting.
So Vito leads a drive, 7 plays, 67 yards, and now quickly out on the screen, and it is sniffed out. Another big play on defense by Lamar Winfield, who is putting his stamp, his fingerprints on this game early.
Well, that was kind of a dead giveaway early. The offensive lineman didn't really act it out enough.
Really like an option
and when you're running a screen, the offensive lineman got kind of drop a little bit short pass, and they kind of took off right away like they were pulling for a run.
But if he get over the top,
that was a dead giveaway for the defensive front as well as the linebackers of Providence. You got to do a better job of acting for those offensive linemen to make that play successful.
Already 2 tackles for loss for Winfield in this game. Quick wide receiver screen the other way. It's Milivojevic trying to sidestep a defender, but unable to do so. Nice open field tackle that time by Anthony Iaquinta.
Well, this is just a good job of getting the ball out there to make the play happen, but then just an excellent job right there of fundamental tackling in the open field. That's just something that you got to work on, and you've got to have trust in your defensive backs to be able to make those plays. And you got to remember, they're on a slick field. So all of a sudden, you get a good, elusive back out there, and you got to have good footing. He makes one move, and you might go down, and it's 6 points.
The tight end or
so no gain on that play. That brings up a 3rd and 11 from the 36. This time back to pass, trying to sidestep the pressure. It's coming from behind him. He quickly gets it out, and that would be enough for a first down. There is a flag on 3rd and 11 from the 36. This time back to pass, trying to sidestep the pressure. It's coming from behind him. He quickly gets it out, and that would be enough for a first down. There is a flag on the play back there, but a connection there with Blake Lohman, who has enough for the first down, but let's see what the penalty is.
That was really a good job by Phillip to get out of that trouble, but I think we might have a holding call there.
It was definitely in the area of holding, as the officials will discuss things.
But the flag looks like there could be some sort of an interference call. In either case, there's a penalty. That was a big play by St. Francis, though. Oh, lineman downfield.
Ineligible downfield on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
See, those kind of plays happen when the quarterback starts scrambling. Ooh, that must have been pretty close there because it was hard to tell where the line of scrimmage was and maybe where the offensive lineman was downfield. It looked like they were all fairly parallel there. So in either case, that was a big penalty for him.
Big penalty because it wipes out a 12-yard gain, a first down, and now it'll be 3rd and 16 from the 31 for St. Francis.
No, Arias down here making the block on number 4. Good call by the officials. That's why they're down here. These guys have been rated. All the officials that come down for the state championship game are rated throughout the season, and these gentlemen have been rated the highest in their particular area.
Right.
That's why they're refereeing officiating the state championship game. They're the best of the best.
So here on 3rd and 16, needing to make something happen. That's a cross intended for Milivojevic. It falls flat, though, and that will bring up 4th and 16. On the coverage that time was John Fife.
I think we'll see a punt here. He's got a lot of time. Pretty good coverage right there. It's tough for these receivers to make cuts and make good moves here because the field is slippery. So they can't really get good traction to make a good move on the defender.
So we will see our first punt of the game with 8:59 to play here in the first half.
I love having 2 receivers back there, especially on the turf for the bounce.
This one's going to take a bounce out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Not the best punt, but avoiding a return. 21-yard punt. The whole game. Recorded that time by Evan Kalinsky.
Now, oftentimes, you'll see people have 1 returner back there. And that's just something that's come down through the pros and through colleges. But in high school, to me, that's just you'll
recorded that best punt take
back there.
Trying to play here in the first half.
I love having 2 receivers back there, especially on the turf for the bounce.
This one's going to take a bounce out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Not the best punt, but avoiding a return. 21-yard punt. Recorded that time by Evan Kalinsky.
Now, oftentimes, you'll see people have 1 returner back there. And that's just something that's come down through the pros and through colleges. But in high school, to me, having 2 back there, especially on the turf, because you can get some crazy bounces and you can get some good returns if you have 2 back there that can handle the football.
So excellent field position here. Providence Catholic will start at their own 48-yard line. Going back to work is Dominic Vita. Remember, he's perfect on the day. 4 for 4, 80 yards. And has a first touchdown. He'll keep it himself here, squeeze his way out across midfield inside the 50. Pickup of 2, 2nd and 8 coming.
That might have been I don't know if that was a designated run because he doesn't run the ball that much during the regular season.
Came into the game with 108 rushes for 474 yards on the season.
And 6 touchdowns. That's not too bad, but I think those 6 touchdowns might have been closer to the goal line than midfield.
Yes, I'm assuming that that's the case for him. As Vita now with a big opportunity for Providence Catholic to go up by 2 scores. And out of the backfield, he'll keep it himself. So he heard what you said. He said, watch this, Jack.
Right. Well, Jack's still watching.
Not much on the gain there. It's a pickup of 2. It'll be a 3rd and 6.
See their big tight end coming up off the field here, Ben Coleman. Which means that he comes off the field when he's 6'4", 240, and he's a sophomore. He's not involved in the passing game too much. They bring
pressure coming. He gets rid of it, but that throw is definitely affected. As he got hit as he threw that time. And it's the same man on the pay. Peyton Shipley stopped him on the running play before. This time he chases him down behind the line.
Well, and the play that was the same exact play before was the play that got him down to the field for the touchdown. But they weren't able to make the sack here. Here they put the pressure on him where he threw the ball incomplete. So the same plays, but different results.
So 4th and 6 is we're going to have back-to-back punting situations. Bryce Vlasic out to punt here. Do you think this decision is any different on 4th and 6 at midfield if they had not gotten the stop?
Good bounce.
Good bounce. Picked up by Milivojevic. Canascut the stop.
Oh, definitely.
But now they're playing defense, and that's a high punt.
Good bounce.
Good bounce. Picked up by Milivojevic. Can't escape the open field tackle, however, by Iaquinta. When we come back, St. Francis, another chance to answer, down 14-6 to Providence Catholic in the 5A state title game.
Yeah, that's the call right there. Because ain't shit open. That's the call right there. You rushing 3, right? You dropping 8, rushing 3. You in the down. Or in the motherfucking...
Dental and vision coverage through Delta Dental of Illinois. Get a plan that fits to a T.
Well, you could be in the 4G.
Credit Union One, proud banking partner of the IHSA, offers the best of everyday banking. CU1 members gain access to competitive products like high-yield checking, dedicated financial wellness resources to help you build a strong foundation for the future, and nationwide access through 24/7 digital and mobile banking, and an expansive network of 130,000 ATMs from coast to coast. Discover better banking for all at cu1.com.
Of Illinois. Get a plan that fits to a T.
14-6 Providence Catholic holding on to an 8-point lead over St.
Milano,
Francis.
make the fucking play.
Couple of touchdowns by the Celtics as they try to avenge a regular season loss to the Spartans and take home a state title in the process. Taking a look at all that snow
How the fuck he fumbled
off the field. Can you imagine if they had tried to play this game on Saturday?
Wow. I can imagine you trying to figure out what the numbers were. I mean, with the snow coming down, the footing, it was bad enough driving home.
How the fuck he just fumbled that shit?
Call a football game.
And we'll see if St. Francis likes having a second chance to tie this ball game. Quick out this time. Trying to sidestep, but not able to get very far that time was Tanner Glock. Out to the 30-yard line.
That man just fumbled on the first play of the fucking
What a nice job by the defensive
and just threw
secondary
me
right
off.
there. Coming up and making the play and
I'm
holding
just take
off.
the leg game,
Anthony LaQuinta, number 21. You can see the job right there fighting off that block. That slows him down enough to make him try and cut back. So you're talking about, you give the credit to the guy that made the tackle, but the guy that really deserved the credit is the guy that fought that block off and forced him to turn back up inside the safety.
They ain't never just review that shit online.
The dirty work so that Iaquinta could have
they
the
ain't
glory
never
of
just
the
review
tackle.
that shit online,
So second
though.
and 9 coming. Here's the draw
When the
play.
fuck they start?
Holding on to it, and Brock
When
Phillip
they start doing
able to
that?
get it out to close to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 9 on the play.
Niggas just
Now, Brock Phillip is a nice pickup by St. Francis this year. He transferred in from Geneva High School. And so he was there this summer learning the offense and whatever, but he's done a great job for him. And anytime, obviously, you have a quarterback that's not been in your system for 4 years and you get a transfer that comes in and he can lead you to the state championship game, he's done a pretty darn good job, and he has done that.
Thing or two about some success and discipline. And now, Phillip, he's got time. He's going deep, looking for Washington. Oh, and he's got it. Zach Washington, first big discipline. And now, Phillip, he's got time. He's going deep, looking for Washington. Oh, and he's got it. Yard line. It's a pickup of 50.
But you got to give a lot of credit to that offensive line because he's going to a shorter receiver coming in. Great job by that offensive line right there of Andrew.
His taste getting open.
Never broke stride, put the ball right on the money. Excellent throw.
Where the fuck are y'all going?
It's an all-around great play. Quarterback did his job.
It's
Receiver got
covered
open
too.
on the
That
post
shit
route,
should never
and
be
the
open.
offensive line did a great job of pass
That
block.
shit should never be open.
So
Where
now
are
St.
you
Francis
going?
with a chance to even things up. Take a look at Brock Phillip in this game. 7 of 11, 96 yards. He's got a touchdown. He's also rushed for 16 yards. And this one
Like, what the
has
fuck is
lived
he
up to the
doing?
billing so far, Jack.
His rating, his
As
own
two
coverage rating.
explosive offenses that are used to scoring points. Again, in the regular season, they played, through the playoffs now, they've each played 13 games. They've each scored exactly 446 points. 34.3 points per contest. Now the handoff to Caldwell. Caldwell having trouble on the left side as he tried to get to the edge. Couldn't get there. Got stood up. It's a gain of 1, perhaps.
Well, when you talk about an offense, you got to talk about, obviously, the quarterback being productive. And that's what Brock Phillip has done, as he showed you on that pass play. But throughout the year,
that motherfucking review saves
237 yards of total offense.
He ain't fumbled though, he was down. But they
He's
just reviewed that shit. That shit was wild. I ain't gonna hold you.
He's run for 11. So he's actually given the offense 42 touchdowns this year.
The fact that it just did the shit by itself.
Not bad
you know
at
what
all.
I'm saying?
This time, he'll quickly get it out and tackled. But inside the 5 is Washington. And the senior gets knocked out of bounds, showing you why he is a Michigan State commit on this drive.
Good job, though, of Anthony Carter coming over, number 13, and making the play. And Anthony Carter's only a sophomore, so that kind of gives you an idea. Some of these young players are so poised to be in a big game like this.
I thought
in a
he was
historic
trying to
moment,
take his legs out.
and yet they can make a play. That kind of gives you an idea of the coaching that they receive at their respective schools.
Different philosophies from these coaches. Bob McMillan plays a handful of guys both ways. Meanwhile, on the other side, scrambling now, keeping himself and getting taken down just before the end zone. He's down to the 1-yard line that time is Brock Phillips.
I ain't sitting on it.
Good job right there by the defensive backs. Now remember, the field is shortened right here. You got that 12th defender, which is the end line of the end zone. And that secondary did really a nice job of covering. And it's really
I waited
tough
too long.
to
He was open right out
have
his
a
break. You see how he
scrambling
opened? I
quarterback
waited too long.
Even though the field is shorter, they're all
if I would have threw it when he first came out his break, the corner still would have been on the receiver going deep. He wouldn't even have been right there.
So now we've got a 4th and goal situation. Keeping it, plowing ahead, forward, and into the end zone is Brock Phillips.
Vertical route.
So now we've got a 4th and goal situation. Keeping it, plowing ahead, forward, and into the end zone is Brock Phillips. On 4th and goal, St. Francis able to power their way into the end zone.
Blitz.
Nice job by Phillips getting in. That's his 12th running touchdown this year, but a good job again by the offensive line. Matt Anderson and Brady Hill. You can see the power. You see the surge.
I was in the wrong defense,
into the end
bro.
zone. That's always going to result in a touchdown right there.
And you going to get on the ball.
That offensive line has just done a nice job so far on this drive. Matt Anderson, Brady Hill, Torrin Jeffries, Jalen Torres, and Matt Rubilo. You know, you got to give credit to those 5 defensive or offensive players up front.
Do you like the decision to go for 2 here?
Yeah.
Trying to even it up right here with 3:08 left in the second quarter. Here's Phillip. Rolling to his right. He sees daylight. Can he get there? He can. Here with 3:08 left in the second quarter. Here's Phillip. Rolling to his right. He sees daylight. Can he get there? He can. Falling into the end zone and tying this game up at 14 apiece. We're all square.
I like this decision even better now.
St. Francis able to.
Bro, I had to hit the button so motherfucking fast.
Into big
he was
drive
coming
with a
untouched.
Brock Phillip touchdown followed by a Phillip 2-point conversion.
Again, a good job by the secondary, but again, whenever they're running parallel routes, they got to keep an eye on the receiver. And when you have an athletic quarterback that has the ability to run, that's the result of that.
So a big-time drive for Brock Phillip. 8 plays, 72 yards, 4:08 off the clock.
Get the
Phillip
out the
on that
way.
drive, by the way, not only did he have the
way.
rushing touchdown, the 2-point conversion, he was 3 of 3 passing, and of course he had the big 52-yard bomb to Zach Washington to set up the touchdown.
Outstanding play calling right there, but also a good job of execution, not only by the quarterback, but on the big pass plays. Got to give credit to the offensive line. On the big pass plays, you got to give credit to those receivers for getting open. So it's a great combination of a team effort on this particular drive. Every facet of their offense had a contribution to the touchdown in that drive.
This game now.
Hey, he tried it though.
You'll remember that
he tried
Providence
it though.
Catholic won the toss, elected to defer. So now we're in what we call the middle 8 here. The final 4 minutes of the first half. First 4 minutes of the second half. And Providence Catholic, if they play it right, can score twice here to get back in control. Perhaps get a 2-point possession lead. But the ball, it seems to have come out on this kickoff return.
Fuck.
Referee's
He got out.
dead. Let's see what the call is on the field. They're going to to say it stays with Providence Catholic. We've seen a lot on the ground, but the passing games for these two teams has been on display here in the first half.
Nice job of delivering the football, good routes, but what you rely on is after the catch. What do they do with the football after the catch? Now here's a good job of sitting in that pocket, showing tremendous.
I pushed the wrong button. I pushed the wrong button.
Receiver on his way to Michigan State, make a big play for you.
So his two top receivers, Milivojevic, Washington, they've been key as getting the handoff there was Broden Mackert. It's the outside. Picks up one on the play for being shut down.
Well, they're going to run their 2-minute offense right here. No huddling. Little confusion.
The dig was wide
Amen.
Open, bro. Kincaid was
under 3 minutes on the clock.
Open, bro.
Taking their time. Now getting some instruction with 10 seconds left on the play clock. Here's Vita.
Y'all better go get this nigga.
Flanked by Mackert. He'll give it to Mackert. Mackert slips a tackle, gets across the 45, and finally taken down at the 46-yard line. Peyton Shipley on the tackle.
Good job of running. He's been their workhorse. Second half, you can see the guard and tackle getting out up in front of him. Anytime you have those big linemen out in front of you, you know you're going to pick up a couple yards and you stay right behind them. It's like getting in line behind a buffet. Follow those linemen to the trough.
They know the way to the food. 3rd and 2 now. 2 yards and more. Mackert spins to the outside. Now it's a foot race to the edge. Makes a defender miss. Finally brought down by Dylan Liner. But a big gainer.
Don't let him get the first.
He got the first down and a whole lot more, but a big gainer.
It's like getting in line behind a buffet. Follow those linemen to the trough.
They know the way to the food. 3rd and 2 now. 2 yards and more. Mackert spins to the outside. Now it's a foot race to the edge. Makes a defender miss. Finally brought down by Dylan Liner, but a big gainer for Mackert. He got the first down and a whole lot more. 42 yards on the pickup.
Pick the ball off.
Watch this spin move.
Pick the
Just
ball
an
off.
outstanding job here, bouncing it outside, headed inside. It's hard to believe that he was able to keep his traction here.
More from Mackert as he plunges forward inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line.
They're on the move. And he's the workhorse. We mentioned there's times when Providence has run their tailback 20, 30 times in a ball game.
Oh, I missed the sack.
They get in that routine, and the offensive line is just in a cycle. They just want to run the ball.
And they ran that play very quickly, trying to catch St. Francis off guard. But now with a minute left in the first half, you don't want to leave any time, right, for St. Francis?
Well, I think we're in a situation right now where they want to make sure they get it in. St. Francis does play some good goal line defense.
And they do that. It's Vita. The fake to Mackert, and he keeps it for himself. Dominic Vita has just put Providence Catholic back on top with 50 seconds left in the half.
What an outstanding run by Broden Mackert. And then just a good job here. And that part of that reason that the quarterback was able to get it up inside is because they were spending so much time watching Mackert because he carried the ball the last 2 times. They closed down on him and left the inside open for the quarterback. Good play call and good job by Dominic Vita, a 6'4", 185-pound sophomore, getting a touchdown in a big ball game like this, the state championship.
On for the extra point is Vlasic. It is up. It is through.
He was short.
Back out to a 7-point lead with 50 seconds to play for the Celtics.
I'm talking shit, bro.
Good drive here. That was just a great run.
Broden Mackert on that drive, 58 of the 62 yards on the ground for the game, 9 carries for 89 yards.
Well, that's the workhorse. It's interesting to look across the field, Marshall, and you see, because of the situation here down in Bloomington Normal.
Come on, dog. Catch the ball.
The blizzards that we had and everything else. Both teams are situated on the same side. There's a
I know
on the home side, but they're just separated on the 50-yard line.
But it's a video game, nigga. Catch the ball.
Dividing line. Providence fans are on one side, as you can see. and St. Francis fans are on the other side, and that's what they had to deal with. So you talk about a
Fuck,
tremendous
get this
job
big
by
Nick. Oh my
Illinois
God.
State grounds crew to get this field ready, and then the logistics that went into this by the Illinois High School Association in conjunction with the Illinois State people.
There they go, rub. You go rub your head. Hey,
it's a tribute to
yeah,
them.
yeah.
The accolades go to them to make sure that these young players were able to play in a state championship game, because this was such a unique situation.
So we had the kickoff at 3 o'clock. Remember, this is the first game of a doubleheader. We'll have the 6A championship game after
There we
this.
go, 8.
And then, of course, tomorrow we've got the 7 and the 8A championship game. Another kick that's going to be brought in by Milivojevic, looking for some space to run. He's taken down, unable to get it back out to the 25-yard line. 46 seconds left on the clock for St. Francis to try to make something happen.
They're not going to do anything real silly here because Providence is going to play a lot looser in the secondary, knowing the abilities, obviously, of the quarterback to be able to get the ball deep, as they did
Where
on
you
that run
going?
play to Zach Washington. So they're going to play a little softer here in the
I thought
secondary.
you was going to run past
and go in and
that
make some adjustments at halftime as well as warm up.
Warming up sounds like a good idea. Good thing we are in this heated press box. Nice and cozy.
Holy fuck.
It's nice.
1st and 10 from the 24. Back to pass is Philp, the quick hitter. Trying to come back across the field. Not finding much room, though, is Milivojevic. He's taken down. It's a pickup of maybe 3 on the play, or maybe a loss of 1.
That was a nice job of the backside of
Providence's
defense. You can see at the bottom of your screen sliding down number 23, Colin Shedwell.
Did you see the block by your center?
He stays home. That's his job, is to look for reverses and counters coming backside and or bootlegs.
Let me get the fuck
That's
out
good
this
coaching
defense.
and good discipline by Anthony.
Wheaton St.
or
Francis.
excuse me, Colin Shedwell.
Operator, please reset the clock to 30 seconds. 3-0. Thank you.
So they will put a couple of seconds back on the clock after a timeout is called by St. Francis. Spartans after that now down to just 1 timeout here in the first half.
We talked about this before, and you and I talked about this at meetings as far as the matchup. We really thought it was going to be a good, close game after that game that they played in the 5th game of the year, the regular season, where St. Francis won 47-35. But both teams have played a tough schedule, both being in the Catholic League, St. Francis being in the Catholic League green, and Providence being in the Catholic League orange. And they play some tough teams. St. Francis played against 9 playoff opponents. Providence played against 7 playoff opponents.
Looking at some of the losses here, Nazareth Academy, Marian Catholic, or excuse me, not Marian Catholic, but IC Catholic Prep, and then Loyola for St. Francis, just to give you an idea of who they lost to on the way to this 10-3 record. Now on 2nd and 11, Phillip stepping up in the pocket. He's getting wrapped up, and he's getting taken down. Lamar Winfield. He already had 2 tackles for a loss. Give him a sack on that play. Loss of 7.
This sack has also contributed man-to-man. You can slip and slide, and your guy will be wide open. You play in his zone. You can play it softer, but give credit to that front to put good pressure on him.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 22 after that loss of 7. And what a first half for Lamar Winfield. 2 tackles for loss and a sack. And now they're having a discussion here. The officials are.
It has to do with the clock.
Timeout.
I think Providence was trying to get a timeout in there to maybe force a punt and have a chance to take a shot at the end zone.
Throw the fucking ball.
That was a good call.
Fuck.
Good call there by Tyler Plants, the head coach of Providence. Has been there for 4 years. Done an excellent job. He was a heck of a football player himself at Providence. I remember doing games when he was at Providence. Then, of course, he went on to Notre Dame, so he's had a great career.
And he kicked a 12-yard fucking
Providence, but at Notre Dame.
Coming off a season in which they just went 4-6, 1-3 in conference, didn't make the playoffs.
I was
and
about
now
to
turn
sleep
around
his ass on, bro.
and be here. Has to be feeling pretty good. And, you know, talking about this group, this senior class, he said, these are the guys that came in when I came in as a head coach. So to win it all would be special because of that element of this.
Good fucking
well,
catch,
that's usually the case with these coaches. They get these kids coming in as freshmen, you're with them all the time in the weight room in the wintertime and watching their careers if they're in another sport. And it's just a great feeling to see them be successful in their senior year.
Here's scrambling, and Phillips got some daylight ahead of him. Takes off, gets it all the way out to the 41-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 24, a.k.a. a first down.
Leaves his helmet on the ground. Got to come out of the ball game. Good job of scrambling here. Again, taking advantage of that soft secondary coverage. Kind of run with it the whole time here to make sure that they didn't give up a silly play where Providence could take the ball over and maybe kick a field goal here at the end.
So their final timeout is being called. So now he can come back on the field, right?
Yes.
Don't make a fucking
But they're not going to do anything crazy here with 8 seconds left.
Oh, they finna stress
Not
me
sure
the fuck
what
out. Come on.
the specific arm strength is of Brock Phillip. Maybe run a little hook and ladder.
Well, his arm strength is what he showed us on that pass to Zach Washington, where he hit him for 48 yards from midfield. But again, he had a good coverage right there as far as the offensive line. But now they're putting more pressure between the defensive people and those linebackers, putting a little more pressure on him because they know he can throw the deep ball if given time.
See if they try to work the sidelines. 8 seconds is it's a little bit of time, but it's not a lot of time.
That was enough for a big play.
Again, though, out of timeouts is St. Francis. Now set up. He will fake the handoff, keep it himself, trying to bust to the outside. Almost got there, but tripped up. Tripped up just in time, and that will be the last play of the first half. So Providence Catholic with a 21-14 lead after 2 quarters of play, after falling in the regular season 47-35. That was way back in week 5 when St. Francis was able to knock off the Celtics. Let's go downstairs and check in with Kalia Butler. Kalia?
Offense, just want to keep doing the things we do, playing physical football. Obviously the weather is what it is, but just keep competing and keep being physical at the point of attack.
This is a team that you are familiar with. How do you prepare for their second half response?
I mean, obviously playing them's helpful, but they've got guys all over the place that can score with one throw, as we saw earlier this half. So really just trying to do everything in our power to make sure that we can slow down their playmaking ability and, again, just keep being able to dominate the point of attack, dominate the line of scrimmage, and run the ball, stop the run.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Kalia. It's halftime here in Normal. It's been a back-and-forth affair between St. Francis and Providence Catholic, but it's the Celtics over the Spartans at the break. They have a 21-14 lead, 1 half away from a title in the 5A state title game.
Save big on automotive supplies at Menards. Good maintenance equals longer vehicle life. And Menards carries automotive products that help keep your vehicle on the road. Prevent diesel fuel from gelling in colder climates with Howe's Diesel Treat. On sale for only $11.99. FVP Premium Starting Fluid helps provide fast starts on the coldest days. And
every playoff game
and diesel engines. Get an 11-ounce bottle for just $2.69.
The semifinals, we was losing at halftime.
Attention high school students. If you're tired of hearing the same old college debt story, we've got an exciting alternative for you. Join the Mid-America Carpenters Union and let your career dreams take flight. You can earn great pay, enjoy no-cost health insurance, and secure a stable retirement, all with no college debt and an elite career that's here to stay. It's time to build your future your way. Ready to carve your path to success? Contact the Mid-America Carpenters Union today to learn how you can unleash your potential.
I think we was down at halftime at all our playoff games.
Going from the classroom to the big stage.
This territory, this place, our home, isn't just for learning, but for understanding the very power of what imagination actually means.
A place where you can go from player to coach, from the ground to the sky.
So close your eyes, envision the roar that is a spirit of thousands of solutions. Capture this moment and go forward.
My heart plus today.
Before she became a global icon, Jackie Joyner Kersee was already rewriting history in Illinois. At East St. Louis Lincoln High School, she led her team to 3 consecutive IHSA Class AA track and field state titles. Her dominance extended to the hardwood. After a near miss in 1980, she powered Lincoln to the 1981 state basketball championship. At UCLA, Joyner Kersey was a dual sports star, excelling in basketball and track. Her NCAA heptathlon title foreshadowed Olympic greatness. Across 4 Olympic Games, she captured 6 medals, 3 gold, 1 silver, 2 bronze, and set a heptathlon world record that stood for over 30 years. Today, her impact continues through the Jackie Joyner Kersey Foundation, uplifting youth in East St. Louis. From IHSA champion to one of the greatest female athletes of the 20th century, Jackie Joyner Kersey's legacy is unmatched.
When Chicago's most critical infrastructure are Chicago stage even lost over to Paul Buddha better serves
that medical fertility person extend during their time
managers. Did you know mechanical insulation around a building's heating and cooling system is a vital resource? Insulation protects from energy loss, physical damage, and pays for itself quickly. For more than 125 years, the contractors of Heat and Frost Insulators have helped build healthier, greener, and more efficient facilities. Hire the best. Scan the QR code for a list of contractors with the Heat and Frost Insulators Local 17 or visit us at local17insulators.com.
Tired of the same old routine? Ready for a career that's always changing? In the roofing trades, every day is a new adventure. Learn a skilled trade, earn competitive wages, enjoy great benefits and solid opportunities for career advancement. With starting wages and benefits above $50 per hour, you can earn while you learn.
How the fuck that wasn't a pick?
So, are you ready to climb to new heights? Learn and join the roofing trades today.
Take it. Wow.
Rated in the best hearing aids of 2024, the Audion Atom 2 series offers superior sound quality and functionality for a fraction of the price. For just $189 a pair, the Atom 2 features 4 different hearing modes for all types of hearing loss. It packs crystal clear sound, a nearly invisible design, and is even rechargeable.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aids. They're so comfortable, I forget I'm wearing them. And the sound is amazing.
The Atom Pro 2 is our smallest hearing aid yet,
I just
featuring
saw that play
advanced
in the
background
photo
noise
for the first
cancellation, and is the world's first hearing aid with built-in UV cleaning that kills 99% of bacteria.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed without seeing a doctor or having a hearing test.
Join over 500,000 happy customers today and get the hearing you deserve.
Call 1-800-455-9314 or go to audionhearing.com to get your pair of Audion hearing aids starting at just $189.
Ashley's biggest sale of the year ends Monday. For one final week, you can save up to $1,000 store-wide on your entire purchase. Or buy now and pay later with 0% interest for 60 months. Plus, our price match guarantee means you'll always get the best deal. Ends Monday.
Where we are in the highlights. Halftime here at Illinois State, where the IHSA 5A title game is a one-score contest. Providence Catholic up 21-14 over St. Francis.
Close.
Let's take a look at the halftime highlights of this one.
Not even
Dominic Vita got busy early thanks to some help from friends like Xavier
I hope they
Coleman.
review all 4 plays.
Excellent job here of execution.
That shit wasn't
Great
even close,
Bokert to
man.
finish off the drive, and Providence Catholic was on the board. Phillip, not to be outdone, was able to answer thanks to big-time plays to receivers like Dario Milivojevic, and then, of course, Milivojevic, he can do things when he has the ball in his hands.
He really can, but it's good, really good poise by the quarterback.
Braden Mokert, he's been a revelation in this game. I say revelation because Pruitt and company coming back.
When they start doing this shit online.
And Pruitt doing it with his arm and his legs.
Great job by the offensive line here. That surge getting him in the end zone.
And then Mokert, this was maybe the play of the first half?
Great play. Just an outstanding play where he spins off and cuts back big time.
Dominic Vita.
Possession. And I'm never really impressed with that because you look at the score and you say, well, they've just had to grind out the ball where the other team, when you have less possession, you're talking about they're a big play team. So you look at the rest of the stats, passing and rushing, about the same, total yards. Pretty good matchup, and the score is not that far different. So it's been a close, tight ball game. And I'm really interested to see
we had 100 yards rushing at halftime.
Providence with touchdowns on 3 of its 4 possessions. They will have the ball to start the second half. It's the IHSA Class 5A state championship game. So far, the Celtics are up.
Good news for people with Medicare in Chicago. Need help managing your blood sugar, heart, or kidney condition? Zing Health has Medicare Advantage special needs plans designed specifically for you. Zing plans can help you live healthy and save money, even with a chronic condition. Get amazing benefits like $0 or low premiums and copay.
Oh, good looking game. Showing. That shit is back. Oh, fucking ass. What the fuck? What?
$0 insulin medication. Patients.
Yo. Alright, the shit kept motherfucking hanging up. Let me just make sure. UHD, not iMac microphone, motherfucking the actual microphone. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I hear you.
Who schedules these?
Oh,
It's the name in black. But I gotta close it on my side, Bird. Oh fuck, hold on, man.
Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, Chicago, bring those to you.
Shit.
Who did this? Dan, you did this shit or this bird shit?
This Bird shit.
Yeah, figured that.
I had 7 seconds. Oh, that probably wasn't even the play clock. That was probably the pick of play. I might have just tweet. It don't matter. Oh, it might. It's third quarter. I'm tripping. I might have just tweet. I might need that motherfucker later.
Oh, that's
Let me change everything.
It don't matter.
It matters to me. If I look down, I'm gonna see it. I gotta move that.
Oh, right.
You good? I can't win cheating. Ain't no fun in that.
Look, bro, I forgot all about that shit. Get this nigga Rex.
I'm just glad he didn't get hit dive. That would have been crazy.
Don't slow down. Oh my. Look at this dumb shit.
6, 7.
What is that?
7.
6, 7.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Watch the original show.
I didn't score in the third. I tried to get in there. I tried to get it. Fuck, I tried to get in there. You won that quarter.
Y'all playing each other?
Yeah. That's why I ain't looking at the screen. That's why you can't see me right now.
With his arm and his legs, Phillip 9 of 13, 100 yards and a touchdown. He's also rushed 8 times for 48 yards and a score. He's been a big reason why St. Francis has been in this game. Let's go downstairs to the third member of our crew, Kalia Butler, who's got a guest. Kalia?
Coach, what was the message for this team at half to stay in this game?
We just have to play better football. This wasn't our best half of football.
Bro, they doing this shit again where they taking Derrick Henry out. I don't know what they got going.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Even the game fucked up. Now you see.
So Bob McMillan.
Hey, J-Mo, why this motherfucking game?
Execution, of course, is always a big play. How would
Derrick Henry fumbled on the first play of the game. Why they review the shit by themselves and overturn it?
What you mean, like the game did?
Yeah. Bird couldn't challenge the play. I recovered the ball. Bird couldn't challenge the play. They game reviewed it and overturned it.
Brock Phillip, he's your leading rusher. He's your leading passer. You got to have.
Goddamn, come down and make the fucking tackle. 8. Acting like a bitch.
Make it easier for Brock
come down and meet this big ass nigga in the hole. Soft ass nigga.
He's doing a nice job, but you can't have your quarterback
What?
being your leading
Bird, you saw the nigga just stand there? Soft ass nigga.
Yeah, number 8.
Soft
He
ass.
just waited on him to get to the line, then he moved.
Let me look like I wanted to get your ass off the field. He finna come off the field for the rest of the game.
That's crazy.
Nigga just gave up a touchdown. He could at least fought for the shit. But he already got ran over once, so I understand. Plus.
You watch the tape.
J-Mo, I don't know why the fuck I'm not tired, nigga. I feel like, nigga, I got to the house at like 11 o'clock. I feel like, not 11, like probably like a little bit before 10.
Would you have to pick them up?
Uh-huh.
What was positive? What was negative? What's improved in those areas?
I got a motherfucking case in the morning at 7.
To return for Providence.
I should be back to the crib by motherfucking 9:30. Oh, that bitch down. Come on, we jumped that shit.
You lucky he did. Kyle Hamilton was going to kill that game.
Evan Kalinsky, as the Spartans need a stop here. That's going to be up and fielded at the 25. Almost tripped up and instead taken down fiercely. And the ball is out.
The ball was fucking out. The ball was out.
And fielded at the 25. Almost tripped up and instead taken down fiercely.
Bro, J-Mo, the ball was out on that fucking kickoff, and we recovered it. And they saying he was down.
Based on how they're acting, I would think.
Oh, I thought I was still on Kyle Hamilton. Fuck me up.
But the officials are taking a strong, hard look right now to see who has the ball. And they are saying it is with Providence Catholic. So it came out, and they went in and reviewed it and said a white jersey was on top.
You can see the frustration right there by Bob McMillan. Gets a high tackle here, and then the
That's
ball.
a fumble recovery.
Yeah, it's a fumble, no doubt about it. Good job right there at getting on the ball. That could have been either person. That fumble went to the guy that spent more time in the weight room.
Damn, that's wild.
A clear classic fight at the bottom of the pile for that one because no one had a good angle at it when it first came out. But Providence Catholic able to hold on. And now they will try to add to their touchdown lead out of the gate here in the third quarter. Here's Dominic Vita.
Giving them a lot of different formation looks, forcing the adjustments, see what matchups they can get.
Play clock down to 5. Rodin Mackert alongside. It'll be Vita keeping it, getting daylight, getting out to the 45-yard line before finally being taken down. Gain of 16 on first down.
so successful running the ball, now it's opened up a little bit for Dominic Vita to run the football. And you can see by his last couple of runs that he is capable of doing that.
James McGrath on the stop, but not before they get out to the 45-yard line. This time it is Mokert who gets to the middle and off the left tackle.
I know what I'm at.
Gets out to about the 48-yard line before being taken down by a couple of defenders in blue.
Hey, J-Mo, was we down in all our playoff games at halftime?
Again, this is one of those.
I feel like we was. Remember, we gave up the touchdown against Belvedere North right before the half. Morgan Park, we was down at half, gave up a touchdown. Prairie Ridge, we was down at half, gave up a touchdown. I just don't remember about last week.
8-yard line as he crosses midfield. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 4 now.
I believe we was down and we came back in the second half and like, I don't know, or was we beating their ass the whole time? I don't know.
Vita trying to use the cadence to draw.
What was that, the Belvedere North?
Belvedere North.
I think we was at the whole time except when we was down 7-0.
Okay. So we was at least down in every game at some point.
Maybe to the 50 is Cooper Popstis able to make the play. That's a loss of a couple.
Oh, I got hit.
Now we have a 4th and 5 situation.
Good spin move. I'm taking too much time. Bitch, score.
Flat down the line of scrimmage, not getting too deep.
Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Snap the fucking ball, man. Come on.
What's crazy? This shit didn't even tell me I was on the phone. See, I just called because I said I was going to call back.
We've been on this motherfucker the whole time.
Now 5 seconds left on the play
Get
clock.
in, bitch. No, look, and then J-Mo. And then the last time they said I scored, they reviewed the shit and overturned that too.
So St. Francis.
Good shit. I wouldn't let you run that motherfucker.
Oh, I see.
When Chicago's most critical infrastructure needs power, they don't just call any electrician.
If I would have waited one more second, that shit would have been picked because Wiggins would have saw it.
To its most advanced data centers.
Why would I go for 2? If I don't get it, then I'm really fucked.
Ain't no sense in, I don't know. I don't know what their reason would be.
We power Chicago with electrical excellence.
Is college not what you thought it was going to be? Here's an opportunity to work with your hands as well as your mind. Learn how to insulate mechanical systems in the industrial and commercial industries. With the Heat and Frost Insulators Local 17, you get to earn while you learn through our apprenticeship program. After 5 years, you'll finish with no debt, money in the bank, and you'll be on your way towards a pension. Scan the QR code and apply today, or visit our website to learn more.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Providence Catholic holding on to a 21-14 lead over St. Francis here in the IHSA Class 5A State Championship game. Alongside Jack McInerney, the coach, I am Marshall Harris. Scalia Butler down on the sidelines with you here from Normal, Illinois, where they have cleared off the snow. And that's a low snap. Quickly back out to Milivojevic. Gets across and out to the 30. Scratch that. It was actually not Milivojevic on that catch. Drew Kegabine. But a positive play, pickup of 7 to the left side.
Well, this is what they want to do.
Look at this nigga wide the fuck open.
Without running the football.
Come on, y'all.
He shows pretty good balance. So far in this game, he really hasn't spread the ball out to the receivers that he normally does.
This time they'll keep it himself. Pruitt gets to the left side, wrapped up though, and taken down by Anthony Carter. So Carter with a nice tackle there, unable to pick up a first down. Excuse me, it was a first down. He gets across the 35.
Fuck me.
Well, as we mentioned, Brock Phillip has been the leading rusher for St. Francis, and that really is not what they want to do.
Oh.
If he's the one you're going to put the game on his shoulders, he's a good one to do that to.
This time the handoff, not to Brock Pruitt. Instead, it's Caldwell stops short. That time, Dominic Infelice with the stop.
That's only about the second or third carry I think that Caldwell has. He had the first carry of the opening part of the ball game, and I think that that's only the second time he's might have carried the football. You've got to rely on that running back to keep the passing lanes open. And he's capable of doing it at 215 pounds. He averages 67 yards a game on 9 carries, so that's pretty good balance, but it hasn't happened thus far.
2nd and 11 here. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Held off. In the middle, and Milivojevic can't hold on. Wide open. He had room to run if he brings it in, but instead, it's a drop. That'll bring up 3rd and 11.
A good throw under pretty good pressure. See the poise he has, steps up into the pocket. He gets a crossing route here. Right in the breadbasket, kind of looking to run before he catches the football.
Do you think the official could have been in Milivojevic's way when he tried to catch? He ducked down as the ball was being...
Well, he ducked down, but it still was in the breadbasket, so he should have... I want to say he should have caught it. Easy for me to say up here.
1 for 5 on 3rd downs. St. Francis so far in this game. Big one coming up here, 3rd and 11. Gets rid of it. Now looking to go forward. Dragging a couple of defenders with him across the 1st down line.
That's payback. We 1-1 now.
So a big play that's
yeah.
By the All-State honorable mention.
The last one we played, Josh, about a week or 2 ago, niggas scored 60 points apiece.
It was close though.
It was very close. Good throw.
Yeah, y'all was going stupid.
Now 2 for 6 on 3rd
Yeah,
down.
that shit was wild.
Spartans on the move, down by 7. They've trailed for most of this game. Out of the shotgun, looking to keep it himself. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide from the defensive front of Providence Catholic.
Well, they tried to formation him out of their initial setup by going to the trips on one wide side of the field, hoping to spread the linebackers out to help out with a little coverage. And the offensive line just was not able to handle Enflees, Hutton, and Winfield there on the defensive front. You know, they're only got 3 up front, but they're big up front at 275, 210, and 245, and they're quick. So they've been putting a little bit of pressure. So basically it's been 5 blockers for St. Francis blocking.
Roughing the passer.
This time all the wideouts to the left, taking a
I
shot.
tried to avoid.
Did he catch it?
Get straight.
He did. A flag is out. Pass
You can
interference
score. You ain't getting the ball back.
Washington able to hold on to it at the 6-yard
Because
line.
if you do score, I'd be damned if I let you get the ball back. Clock will be ran out.
As he hits him again in
He
stride.
see the clock will be
Concentration right there.
Because he beat me the last time at the end of the game, basically. It was a 1-score game. I ain't finna let him get this one. I ain't doing nothing stupid.
So now first and
Catch
goal.
the fucking ball, dog.
Somebody got to dive and catch that.
6-yard catch. Anthony Carter's arm all in there did not matter as Washington able to hold on.
Well, you can see the faith that Brock Phillip has in him to get open, because he just threw that ball down the field 10 yards before he ever got open.
This time looking for a room to run to the right side. He gets into the end zone. Brock Phillip has scored again with his legs. A chance now to tie the game for the Spartans.
Nice job right there of faking and getting back across the grain. Good job by Brady Hill, Tyron Jeffries, and Jalen Torres, and Matt Ruberno right there pulling out in front of him. Good play call.
So what you think y'all finna do, Josh?
You can see he gets a good job
With y'all side game.
So a 7-yard touchdown.
I think we gonna go 3-2.
And on to kick the extra point.
Who you losing to? You know, or you just think it's 3-2?
Kalinsky had
I think we gonna split between Green Bay and we gonna lose to Cleveland.
if he fears
Okay, Cleveland ain't gonna matter. Green Bay gonna matter. Well, okay, in that case, what you got Green Bay doing then?
I gotta go back and look at their schedule.
Oh, I ain't still sharing it.
No, I think it is. I just ain't looking. Hold on.
Oh no, you good. I was just gonna say I don't remember stopping.
Earlier on the first touchdown scored on the day. See if he fares better here.
Xavier, quick, give me.
Hell no.
Nigga,
Shit,
you got
basically.
3 seconds.
Snap the bitch.
Down by a point. The up. Down scored on the day. See if he fares better here. Gets this one up. And it's off to the left. See if he fares better here. Gets this one up. And it's off to the left. Wide left on the extra point. And St. Francis
I think they gonna go
2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yes, sir. Oh.
The nigga dove. Get your bitch ass up.
Every great team starts
The nigga
They're
dove.
only gonna beat us and Minnesota at the end.
For 50 years, Country Financial
And I'm saying us because they gonna split between us.
And for 100 years, we've protected you with insurance that does more. From the best times to the tough ones, a great team's got your back when it matters most. Thanks for your trust for 100 years. Here's to 100 more. Country Financial. Experience more.
Fuck.
I love defense, man.
Talk your shit, Bird. Good shit, gang.
I'm only talking shit because I read that junk.
Fuck.
I felt like I was back on the field. What the fuck?
Who was he throwing that motherfucker? He was trying to throw a hardball the motherfucking ball.
That nigga was trying to play like he played last week.
Despite the pass interference from Anthony Carter,
Motherfucker.
pulls in what Brock Phillips is throwing up. It's a 46-yard completion. And it's Zach Watson's second big play of the game. It's also the Menards play of the game.
Well, he's certainly capable of those type of plays because in the semifinals, when they played Belvedere North, who ended up the season 12-1, but came into the ball game 12-0, he had a great
trying to
game.
make my own play.
He was 14 for 16 for 188 yards and 3 touchdowns, and that was in the semis. But which kind of surprised me, he also had 6
Look
runs.
at this shit.
And he had a 15-yard touchdown run in there. But the thing that kind of surprises
Good
me
fucking
right now is the fact
good
that his leading
build to play, nigga. Good build to play.
catches was Tanner Glock.
The fuck?
That sounds so crazy. Good deal to play. It's crazy.
Cause nigga, you say, yeah, I'm over here trying to build some shit. Alright. And then built some shit. Oh wait. Fuck. Bitch. Thank you.
The Celtics, they'll mark it at the 35-yard line.
What you doing?
This has been a good football game. Good football game by two good football teams. They're extremely well coached. You're looking kind of at an historic evening, not just
Give me
for
that.
the fact that it's for the
Bitch, turn around.
championship, but because it's on a
We don't want it.
game
Them niggas don't want it for real.
on a Saturday, and with all kinds of implications, and the kids are playing so well, you can see that they made a nice adjustment, and that's thanks to their coaching staff.
And now the handoff on the end around. Xavier Coleman trying to turn the corner. May have picked up a yard, possibly 2. They'll say it's a 1-yard pickup, so it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 36. It's Providence now trying to stretch the field every which way.
A lot of changes that had to go on from Saturday night, finding out that the game had been postponed. We'll talk about this later as to where they got.
Damn, it's a second left. That's wild.
Routines.
Damn, OKC 21-1.
Yeah.
God damn.
And they busting ass too. Them niggas ain't even playing the fourth quarter for real.
And quick out this time.
That's crazy.
They talking about they gonna break Golden State record.
Nigga, they gonna break every record.
I mean, that's the record. Shit.
Shea had 38.
Oh shit.
We're supposed to play on Saturday.
Buddy
What
came
would you
off
do
the
a play
edge.
action for on the final play?
I'm saying, who the fuck told you to blitz off the edge on the final play? Nah.
And then it turned out to be like in the old days when you used to play a playoff game in the middle of the week. And that's how the coaches went at it. They told them it was kind of a playoff game.
Nigga, I treat playing the Bills serious.
Now on the 3rd and 4 possession, it's McKay again. He gets out to about the 44-yard line, so short of a first down. It's going to bring up a 4th and a long.
All right, Josh. You ain't biased.
Good job here by the guard kicking.
What you got Buffalo going? And then you gonna do Baltimore because I'm biased.
Or try and get him to come offside with a
Hey, send it, Bird.
Broden Mackert back into the game in the backfield. It will be Mackert.
What you say?
I said, send it.
All right, so they let you leave way faster than me.
They'll go 4-on-1.
Who you got them losing to? Philly?
Philly.
My nigga.
5-yard line, which would be a first down. And it is. They will call it a first down. So a big play by Mackert, excuse me. As Broden Mackert.
Well, Bucks won up.
He's short than a motherfucker.
Stays on his feet and leans forward. And I guess his knee did not come down until that ball came down on the 45-yard line.
Good surge right there by the defensive front and a really good effort on Mackert's part because that very well
3 and 2
could have been marked short.
So Providence Catholic now 2 for 2.
That put us at 12 and 5. All right, what you got Pittsburgh going?
We're pretty big. Now with 4 minutes.
I mean, I said 12 and 5, 10 and. Oh shit, 9 and 8. God damn. Okay, what you got Pittsburgh going? I'm tripping.
And then scrambles out of bounds inside the 40. 15-yard pickup by Dominic Vita.
You got to give credit right there to Broden Mackert because they're suspecting him to get the ball. And right there, it was just a delay by that outside linebacker hesitating because he didn't know if he wanted to come down the line of scrimmage flat in pursuit. And all it was one step or two, and outside went Vita on the side of that with the fake. Good job right there by Dominic Vita. Only a sophomore.
All right, what you got Cincinnati going then? If they win out, nigga, they could win the division at 9 and 8.
To bruising up the middle, and Braden Mokert still running. Finally taken down at the 38-yard line. Make that the 34-yard line.
Getting in behind that big 254-yard, 40-pound offensive line right there. Pretty good surge. And they keep driving.
They won't either go. They either gonna go 3 and 2 or 4-on-1.
In the backfield.
I keep going back and forth with the Cleveland game because it's a division, and I don't know if they played. I know they played already. I don't know what happened.
Okay, as long as you got them losing, we still straight. As long as you ain't got them going undefeated the last 5 games of the week. I mean, of the season.
Helmet on helmet, just doing a nice job of running the football and picking up that first down. This is the kind of drive they wanted to have. Run the ball.
Do you think?
Peyton Shipley on the stop there. 1st and 10 and new.
Who do you think gonna win the NFC? It's between y'all, Green Bay, the Rams, and Seattle.
Drawing the contact, but not before he gets all the way
I think the Rams gonna get it.
Well, that's the speed that he has. Ironically, it's like going downhill because you can't.
I think when it all comes down to, I think the Bears gonna end up being the fucking 5th seed.
The fact that the Bears the Bears is the number 1 seed right now in the NFC. Like, oh shit. I feel like it's kind of what was expected. We just started off the season slow, and it kind of turned people the wrong way, and then
since the start of the season, y'all 9 and 1. Since week 3, y'all 9 and 1. y'all went 0-2, and y'all done only lost to Baltimore in the last 10 weeks in football.
Not only 0-2, 0-2, and the second one was a 50 piece. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit looked crazy. Fuck me.
Good balance shown in this drive, throwing the ball, but running the ball inside, bouncing it to the outside, running a quarterback draw.
What the fuck?
Good balance offensively.
Good thing I ain't scored yet. I would have been pissed off.
So after the touchdown.
What is a decent?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right.
The extra point is up.
Don't lie, though.
So a 28-20 lead.
You see, he say he ain't.
He say love. Shit. I'm gone.
3 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's take a look back at Black Friday. The 1A and 2A state finals, those contests were not tight. Lena Winslow, a 58-13 win over Brown County. Wilmington over Moreau Forsyth, 42-6. And then things got interesting. In 3A, what a game. Byron over Tolono Unity, 56-50. And in the 4A state final, Montini continues to impress and continues to dominate. They get a 47-33 win over Rochester. But what a day of football.
It really was, and there's no doubt about how exciting state football championships are being played down at Illinois State. But the way these kids play nowadays, I mean, you look at the offensive lines are just, I mean, they're small at 240. I mean, we're looking at, in the 7 and 8A, these offensive lines are averaging 280 to 290. And then you get the quality of play, the execution. 1A and 2A was, the scores did not show you the kind of football that was being played.
Putting in cheat codes.
Huh?
I said I was over there putting in cheat codes.
I remember games had cheat codes.
We're just well coached, and it was just a good brand of high school
Some
football.
of them still do.
Good football you're seeing right in front of you today. And, of course, immediately following this game, we've got the 6A final.
Oh, shit.
East St. Louis and Fenwick. And then more football tomorrow. Different location, same idea.
What the fuck is this?
And then in
I
DeKalb,
changed the stadium.
the 7A
This shit dope. Madden Championship. I fuck with it.
Trying to get to the edge. Flags come out. I think that one's coming back to where he picked it up.
Yeah, that was a very obvious
Madden Championship. Eee.
So we wait for the officials to size everything up and understand that
he had a long throw with that flag.
During the return,
a 30-yard toss.
Blocking the back on the return team, number 17.
Fenwick, and then more football tomorrow. Different location, same idea, DeKalb. And then in DeKalb, it'll be the 7A and 8A title games. That one bounces through on the kickoff. Here's Zach Washington trying to get to the edge. Flags come out.
I threw it a second too late. Good shit.
Yeah, that was a very obvious clip.
So we wait for the officials to size everything up and understand that
he had a long throw with that flag.
During the return.
Fuck.
Why would you throw it to him instead of the nigga in the flat right there?
Because I was expecting him to come down to take the flat, and I was going to throw it as he was. I was trying to throw it as he kept coming down.
we'll take another look at what
Not expecting him to stop type shit.
Pretty obvious. You can see the throw. He winds up. Obviously,
back-to-back picks in the championship game.
To start the game, nonetheless.
So 28-20. Taking a look at the total yards in this game so far. For Providence Catholic, 270.
Gotta get a little completion just to
total yards, but they'll need a few more as they'll start now at their own 10-yard line.
Oh, what?
Blocking the back penalty. Here's Pruitt looking to pass. Pressure coming. Gets it over to Miller. He's got it, and he's still running. Still free. Tripped up finally, but not before what looks like a 42-yard pickup from Milivojevic.
This is a good throw right here by Bill.
Ooh, they cheated. I tried to float it. Pick six.
He seems like he's got more power, but he's got
Derrick Henry too fast. I ain't gonna lie, they cheating. It's so hard to throw a touch pass on this fucking game.
This is a good throw right here by Phillip. But really impressive catch. They've run after the catch. You know, he's not real big. I mean, he seems like he's got more power, but he's got really elusive speed. He's 5'11", 175.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
SIU, which plays a great brand of football, but he's very
Great
impressive.
block, James.
Now with the trips right on
That's because they cheated me on the initial tackle when you called it. Everything after that, I was lost.
Good tackling that time by Declan.
I was trying to make up for some shit I ain't even think was gonna happen.
Well, that was a design quarterback counter the entire way.
You know, you
His yardage as he has had.
You're not allowed to.
Your better runners, obviously.
I'm sorry, it's foot.
They want to make sure that they keep the balance there because if he throws a big pass like he did, the secondary's playing softer, and oftentimes linebackers say, "Well, maybe we got to help those defensive backs," and they play a little looser.
Bring up a question, Xavier. You just a little blunt. Know you got something on your mind.
St. Francis down by 8 to Providence Catholic.
When is it appropriate to go for it on fourth down?
No. Ask a specific scenario and ask what I go for. It's too many situations I would go for a fourth down.
Good job right here. They have the wingback running and kicking out.
Who the fuck
keeps it 40? I'm amazed at what kind of cleats they must have on because this turf is still.
He flipped the ball underhand, dog.
Kids are really doing a nice job of keeping their
You
balance.
got an answer to that question when he asks it, Josh? I need to know a specific jump to answer.
All right, I got you. All right. So
Explosive play after explosive
it's the third quarter.
26 down to the 15-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10. Now on the handoff.
5:40 on the clock. Oh.
For 5 yards.
It's the third quarter. 5:40 on the clock.
Again, that's probably about its third or fourth. Running the ball because.
And obviously you got 3 timeouts.
We talking NFL?
No, I mean it don't matter.
Yes, it do.
It do matter.
Okay.
That matter the talent you got on.
Okay, cool. Right, we talking best of the best scenario. So NFL. Okay. Third quarter, 5:40 on the clock ticking. You got the ball on your 43. So you ain't at midfield yet, but you close. Do you go for it? Pick. Oh my! Catch the ball.
Say the last part again. I was locked in on the interception almost.
5:40 on the clock in the third quarter. You on your 43.
Punting the ball.
You punting the ball?
How much I'm down? That shit matter.
It's 28-14. You down
Best roofs all year long.
on your 43.
Go green with Local 17.
You said it's 4th and 1?
No.
You said it's 4th.
4th and what though?
Yeah, I didn't say. 4th and 4. 4th and 4.
Nah. And you said I'm down how much?
14. 28-14. 5:40 on the clock ticking.
Okay. I only got one more question. Am I home or away?
You at home.
I'm punting it. Gotta trust my defense. It's a whole quarter left, plus it's 5 minutes left in this quarter. Ooh, they cheat.
No, I just threw it right on time.
Whatever. My nigga ain't put his hands up. If my nigga would have reached for it and it went right over his hands, I would have said, yeah, that was beautiful. My nigga just looked at that whole go over his head.
These teams that's on side, they ain't allowed to yet.
Turn the corner, JP. Damn, slam on his fucking head then, Roquan.
What you doing, Xavier? You going for it?
No. What, Josh? What you say?
He definitely playing. But I'll let him answer. I'm just assuming.
Welcome back to the 5A state championships at IHSA. One of the most
I'm going for it.
versatile players for
Nigga, I'm traditional.
Ooh.
Y'all got me fucked up.
I'm down
Why
2
would you go?
touchdowns. I'm down 2 touchdowns on the
It's an
43.
NFL game.
You
You
just
have
an NFL game.
But I'm saying I trust
20
my defense
minutes
too.
left in the game.
He has done everything. He's referred to as a Swiss Army
You
knife.
got 20 minutes and 40 seconds of football left, and you gonna say, fuck it, I'm going for it. And you said it's on who 43? Yours or theirs?
We ain't made it to midfield yet.
Oh, nigga,
We at the 43.
you on some drugs.
He on some.
You can't
Hey,
be a defense. You gotta be
Bird. Bird, you know me on my AD role. This nigga on fireable offenses mode. He got me questioning shit.
Key, what the fuck is
Did
you
I
doing?
hide? Did I
Bitch, I'm
hide the
trying
right
to
nigga?
keep the drive going.
I got a drug test this nigga after the game.
I'm definitely failing
Man,
that motherfucker.
all the good coaching shit you just said, that's the shit you decided to pick.
It's the third quarter. I ain't tripping for fuck me. It's the third quarter.
You would go. You would go for it. 'Cause I mean, I
We
can't
we
argue
did it.
your.
We did it. We did it today.
That's why he really brought it up. I'm already knowing.
Like I'm watching it right now. I just watched it happen. That's what I'm saying. That's hey J-Mo. That was that go ball to Zach that he caught. That crazy ass catch. Well, I don't want to say crazy. I mean, he caught that motherfucker.
Some niggas then bet they mortgage on something and won. Just because they did that do not mean you should do it. Just because some shit work out for one do not mean it's gonna work out for the other. And that's one of them plays where you gonna most likely lose.
And your ass definitely finna come. You definitely come. You finna come to the principal's office.
Hold on. I wonder if I could share my screen real quick. I want to. J-Mo, this the
You hear?
fucking. Hold on.
You heard me, Bird?
Mm-hmm.
Your ass coming to see me after. And make sure you got the keys with you, because my decision ain't fully made yet.
Oh shit.
We playing a defensive game right now, Josh. It's 2 interceptions apiece, I think. Let me see. I think it's 2 interceptions apiece, no touchdowns,
Hey,
one
Bird, stop
field
sharing
goal.
real quick.
What?
Are you giving a scenario, or is you talking about the fucking game?
Who?
Oh no, I'm talking about the game.
I'm hold on.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm over here watching murder.
Well, no, I want you to stop sharing. We ran Philly special today, Bird, and the quarterback turned the complete. This shit was wide open, bro. Go there. What the fuck? Share my screen. The shit tripping. Hold on. Damn, Joey.
Ah, they cheated. That should have been a fumble.
Ooh, I had it. Fuck. I had a sack and I took it off. That shit popped up on the screen. Perfect dive. What the fuck? That shit ain't never pop up. you go, kid. That's the play you supposed to made 3 fucking plays ago. Hey, Bird, Bernard can't do it. Bernard can't do it. He can't do it. He just got punched in his face. Look, the corner making the tackle, right? The linebacker getting punched in his face, getting ran over, and some extra shit.
That should be personal foul.
Hit
Bird
this
said they
nigga.
get punched in the
Oh
helmet.
my god.
Flag.
If he fumble, I'ma quit. Boy, they wouldn't let me get down. I was tapping the shit out that motherfucker. Josh said that's facts. I hear you, Josh. I ain't changing.
Oh. Oh, guard the. Nobody else is right there. How the fuck are they giving me tackling feedback? This shit ain't never gave a nigga tackling feedback. That just said perfectly square. Late dive.
Your ass out there hitting the shit techniquing the shit out your button.
How the fuck? Do that shit pop up on your? Well, you ain't been on defense in a minute.
No, it pop up on mine, but I thought I had turned it on when I first started
Bitch,
the game.
get over
When it
here.
tell you to set all your shit up.
Like I fucking said, you bitch missed the tackle, man.
So I'm so tired of my fucking neck feeling like I'm tired. I'm ready for. I need Shaq,
What?
a strong nigga who can just grab a nigga from the head and lift.
Hit
I
this.
need the
Oh,
Great
we fumbled that
Khali
bitch.
game.
No way.
That
Good
shit said
shit.
user
And
strip on game.
um,
That's why you spam R1 game. I'm talking
That
about.
was crazy.
I'm talking about every tackle. Yeah, that
because
shit
you
was
gotta do
just
each one
wild.
of, you gotta do each one of them. Right?
Hey J-Mo, we live on YouTube, by the way. So if you want to watch it, you can watch it there. I can't shut a screen, obviously, cause oh,
Fucking fuck.
If you go back to sleep.
oh shit.
All right, y'all. Let me lay my ass down before I pass the fuck out.
All right, bro.
All right, nigga, love.
Love.
Well,
Come back. Oh.
It was just what they wanted.
Oh, no interception. They finna overturn. Oh, they cheating. You should have paused it. I ran the play quick. Fuck that before they get smart. That nigga second foot went out of bounds. I'm taking that.
Shaq.
I can't. The way this game going, nigga, I gotta get some points on the board. I usually would have punted it. Fuck that.
But again, that go one of them situations where it's you know what I'm saying, still early in the pick. What the fuck? Oh shit, good play action. Good fucking play action. Good play action.
Appreciate it. Squeal kick don't work.
Oh my. That's me
Shed a guard and made the tackle.
That's me not being patient.
Nah, that's Madden cheating.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Cause it made me snap the ball and I wasn't trying to. I was trying to fucking hot route. And it made me snap the fucking ball.
It was one of them. You press
Fuck.
X.
Yeah. I was trying to change his fucking route.
Mm. They know they cheat. My juke move is supposed to work.
Oh!
Boy, I needed that one. I just had to make sure they didn't cheat me. At first, it looked like it went through your nigga. I had to watch the replay. Ooh, I missed.
Birds, you want to hear some more wild shit from my game?
Boy.
So they was backed up. We got to stop. We lose in 28-26. They had a low snap on the punt on fourth down. It was a low snap. The punter need to pick up the ball. His knee hit down on the 4-yard line. We got the ball first and goal on the 4-yard line. We was down 28-26 at that time.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's lucky, but shit,
With
every game got some luck.
10:52 left on the clock, we down 28-26. Fuck. He caught it off his back. He caught that bitch off his back, gang.
And I had him play off for that purpose. that drill.
Fuck, appreciate it. It ain't done yet. Shit, it ain't done yet.
That was lucky.
Bro, it was. That shit
Not
lagged
even
like
the
a
throw though.
motherfucker.
The fact he held on to that.
Bro, yeah. That shit lagged like a motherfucker.
I thought he was gonna drop it. That would have been no touchdown because it would have been an incomplete pass.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Who got ball first?
Shit,
Me.
I don't even remember, nigga. What we thought? It was the first four drives was 4 picks.
Yeah, I think I started it. I think you finna get ball. Fuck. Hit him. Goddamn. Come on, gang. Come on, y'all. Bro, you gotta hold on to the block a little longer, dude. I need them niggas to get down the field. I knew I got ball first.
I thought I was gonna get out the back door. I was finna get out the back door.
Fuck.
And I fucking rushed it for no reason.
Bruh. That nigga's in man coverage. How you let the nigga break you that bad, dude? It's Joshua Palmer. That nigga ain't that good.
Good ball, Josh. Oh.
Bro, that's supposed to be a drop or a fumble, dude.
I threw it on his back shoulder.
I'm talking about my hit.
Oh.
I ain't talking about the throw.
Fuck. Good coverage.
Oh, on a safety, bro. Good shit. I ain't gonna lie. I let you get that one. Not on purpose, for real, but
But
I
just
thought
because
the
of what the
safety
matchup
could
was.
keep up with the
Yeah.
fucking tight end, dude. What the fuck? That's crazy. Good shit. Bruh, the game just cheated. That just drew me into the block. I tried to go left. That motherfucker brought my nigga to the block.
It's cause the blocks don't engage when you running the ball until you hit turbo. So as soon as you hit turbo, you see how it turns up the field right away? As soon as you hit turbo, that's when your blocks engage. So if you hit turbo as soon as you get the ball, that's why niggas be getting off and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They engage fat. They engage as soon as you hit turbo. Something to pay attention to. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Good cut. Hell of a fucking cut.
Appreciate it. Nope. Won't let a field goal take the lead. I mean, tied. The fact that second nigga came and helped is what made him drop it.
fucking lag. Fuck. Oh.
Good shit, that was a touchdown. Or a pick, but I'm leaning towards touchdown. It was going to be a 50-50 ball. This shit. Appreciate it. I set that play up like you be doing.
This shit.
I seen one nigga on the zig and the other on the return.
Hey, nah, think about this though. When you in that bunch formation, put the nigga in the middle, the point guy, on a fucking hitch. Or Madden call it a curl. On a motherfucking curl. With the zig in the return. Nigga, what? Or an in. Not an out route, because the corner could play both. But a in. Like a 10 to 15 yard in type shit.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be nice. I like it.
Like, I could be a play designer, for sure.
He did.
I could draw up some shit.
Your head feeling any better? No. Oh wow. Nice. Yeah. And that's why I went for 2 earlier. I'd be up 10. Or no, 11. Being that I had to be 2 touchdowns. Now it's just a touchdown in the field goal. Take the lead. Fourth quarter. that one. I saw that line peel out. Luckily, they let me get off the block. I was gonna be mad if they didn't.
Fuck me, it was open.
Who you throwing to? Shakir?
Square on the end.
Yeah, you probably got that one. I wouldn't worry about that one. That wasn't my coverage. Sometimes I be playing strict man coverage or strictly my zone.
Fuck. Did I call this? Oh, it's fourth down. What the fuck am I doing?
We just blew Josh Allen ass up twice. I was on Cal Hamilton. Have you ever played defense locked on?
Hell no. I'm finna try that shit. I'm finna try that shit.
Double click your left analog stick on whatever player you're trying to be on.
Who the fuck? I be the safety. Double click the left one. Oh
Yeah.
fuck. Oh shit. I'm over
You
here.
see it now? That's what I was doing.
Fuck. Oh shit. Drop. Hey, I like this.
I be doing that sometimes just to play on Kyle Hamilton because he cold. They cheating.
Run, bitch. Run.
They cheating. Nigga supposed to curl in. He just did a regular curl. He's supposed to curl all the way back to the middle. Who cares? Still got to score twice. Not saying he can't, but at least I can't give up the lead right here.
I needed the score right there. Fuck. I did it again trying to fucking hot route, man. I need to stop hot route. Like, fuck the tight end. Like every time I try to do this shit, the nigga fucking off. Oh. What? I don't have a... Okay, this sucks. I guess I gotta do that.
Good shit.
Appreciate it. I wasn't trying to do that, though.
Well, it worked out perfect because the fact you had two niggas hit the flat, one of them became your lead blocker.
Yeah. I was trying to do that, but not put the nigga on the zig type shit. I wanted them to just go run a flat route, and this shit would have worked out even better. But I gotta get a fucking stop. Third and 12, 4:23 left on the clock, fourth quarter. 35-32, we lose. Third and 12. Oh, shit. He broke it up. They go decline the holding. cooking his ass. Come on, gang. Oh shit. That's my fault. Good shit. Fuck.
No. And they keep cheating, bro. It took me so long because I had to change my play. They took Derrick Henry out again. I wasn't trying to run the clock down. No. That was going to be at least third and short.
Bro, we got the ball back with 6 minutes left. And they didn't touch the ball until it was less than 10 seconds left on the clock. Inside. Fucking come make a play. Come on. Come make a play.
They get the ball to the what on the clock?
We scored the touchdown with 11 seconds left on the clock. On 4th down.
It looked like you was finna hit that nigga.
I was about to try to smoke his ass on, man.
And I wasn't risking the incompletion.
I'm talking about I need some blunts on me. I was about to smoke his ass. Do what you wanna do. Yeah, I'll do that. I kinda fuck with it. Underneath over there. Fuck, why didn't you stay? I got off you for a fucking reason. That's your drop. Oh my goodness, that's your drop. What the fuck?
I did that on purpose. You can't win the game, but you could tie it. So I ain't worried. But I ain't finna give you no points. I just don't want it to be 2 scores. It ain't 2-minute warning already gone. Ain't no way you could beat me.
I mean, I appreciate it. I mean, shit, motherfucker, fuck it off. Like, motherfucker, fumble or
Nigga,
some other shit.
If you score, nigga, I'm me in the ball that we're going to halftime. I mean,
he said we going to halftime. This shit is over.
Oh,
What the
they
fuck?
cheating.
That was a full power out of bounds kick?
Yeah, on accident.
Bro, I know.
That shit was gay. It's because I got my shit on tap and I just tweaked. I thought I had it on the old.
The whole, yeah.
That's because I was talking. I wasn't locked in. I'm locking back in.
Fuck. Oh.
That was a beautiful ball.
Oh
He put
my.
that bitch right where it had to
Oh
go.
my goodness. No replay game? What the fuck? That was a perfect ball. That was just that was wild. I ain't gonna hold you. Fuck! Why didn't you run your curl?
That's Joey Bosa, bro. They tripping.
Be great, bro. Motherfucker need the ball. Oh, fuck. Be great, bro. This.
Bro.
Oh, you fucked me up with that one, bro.
Nah, they fucked us up with that one. I wasn't forcing this shit. I was passing that motherfucker. And they cheated me on the last. I went back to hockey. I needed it.
27 seconds remaining. First and goal from the 1. A reminder, the Spartans.
Ooh, that's an extra play almost.
So 3 extra seconds on the clock. Here's the rub, though. The Spartans only have 1 timeout left. So St. Francis can only stop the clock on their own 1 time.
Well, and the thing is, you don't often see them, or I don't think we have this entire game come under center.
Fuck!
And the problem with that is they made the adjustment of moving that tackle to center because the center got hurt. So you're talking about a whole nother scenario right there if they end up putting him under center for a quarterback sneak.
We're fucking good.
Now the good news is Torian Jeffries, the center, is back in the game. Their starting center. Here we go. First and goal from the 1. It's Phillip stacked up. Oh. He's not going to get there. A host of white jerseys come up. and stop him. And a timeout's going to be called with 20 seconds left. That's the final timeout for St. Francis.
Right now, Coach McMillan is going to call 2 plays. Now, one of the things is, see, you can't down the ball from the spread formation. You got to be under center to do that. And they're trying to, again, run quarterback power here, but just great penetration on the backside by big Dominic Infeliz, number 49, 6'4", 275-pounder, came flat down the line of scrimmage and made the play from behind. I mean, there's been some just sound, fundamental football plays being made by both offense and defensive people.
What a conclusion to this game, one way or another. Celtics trying to hold on to a 3-point lead and avenge a regular season loss to St. Francis and walk away with a state title. But St. Francis has it at the 1-yard line on 2nd and goal. They're now out of timeouts, are the Spartans. So this could be the last play of the game, depending on how quickly they can run it and get back to the line of scrimmage if they can't score here.
Well, they're trying to spread everybody out, obviously, for the quarterback, but the thing is, inside the tackles is where the play is going to be made. And that's going to be up to the offensive linemen to make the surge here.
Empty backfield. Phillip looking to throw it. Now puts it down, fumbles it, and fumbles it out of the end zone. Flag out on the play. Let's find out what the flag is for.
That's going to be up to the offensive linemen to make a surge here.
Empty backfield. Phillip looking to throw it. Now puts it down, fumbles it, and fumbles it out of the end zone. Flag out on the play. Let's find out.
Look, the surge here.
Empty backfield. Phillip looking to throw it. Now puts it down, fumbles it, and fumbles it out of the end zone. Flag out on the play. Let's find out what the flag is for. But if you fumble out of the end zone, that should be a touchback.
Did he fumble it or throw it out?
And the officials are discussing it. Providence Catholic has a player down injured. Bob McMillan trying to figure out what's going on as well. And they're discussing whether or not it is a touchback on a fumble or a pass that was incomplete.
The way the ball went flying forward. Yeah, see, now what could happen right here is he can get intentional grounding. I mean, that could be the call. That's lost it down.
So now they're discussing it.
I think that's what the call's going to be.
That seems like that's what the call should be.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, cramping up on the play is Anthony Matone.
I don't think it's going to be a fumble. I think it's going to be an incomplete pass or intentional grounding. Yeah, that's an incomplete pass, but it looked like, I don't know where the receiver was, but
so they're saying it was a forward pass, but it's not intentional grounding.
But the thing is,
because he was outside of
the box, there's no receivers over there.
And he got it past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
so.
okay.
So now we have a situation, 17 seconds left.
You'll hear about this play for a long time.
Good fucking game, bro.
Again, empty backfield for
I
Brock
love, bro.
And now a timeout's going to be taken by Providence Catholic.
Timeout, Providence Catholic.
That's their second charge timeout. And Jack, let's talk about this situation right now. 3rd and goal from the 1, 17 seconds left. You know the offense has no timeouts. What kind of conversations are you having if you're Providence Catholic?
Well, what you're talking about here is they have 2 downs, really. It's 3rd down. They spread them out like this with 17 seconds left. If they run the ball, there's a chance that they might not get in there, even though it's 1 yard, and the clock is going to be running. They spread them out, and they throw a pass. They've got 2 plays left because one pass play is not going to take 17 seconds. A run play shouldn't either, but they don't have any timeouts if they don't make it on that run.
So getting back to the line of scrimmage on a rush attempt,
Be tough.
That's where you're rolling the dice.
Absolutely.
The odds are not in your favor in this situation because, you know, these kids are being coached. If it is a running play, lay on them. Take your time getting up.
Right. Get to know them. Have a, you know, get an autograph. Do something, but don't let them get up too soon to get to that huddle.
So 17 seconds remaining. This one has lived up to the billing between Providence Catholic and St. Francis. St. Francis and their do-it-all quarterback, Brock Phillip, who already has over 200 yards passing, over 100 yards rushing. He is back to pass, goes over the top. Looks like could have been a penalty there, but instead, no call. And Milivojevic can't come up with it. The coverage that time by Gavin Farley.
Well, that's what I just talked about. Now they've got, you know, that stopped the clock, obviously. Now it's fourth and 2.
There you saw Anthony Iaquinta kind of holding on to the back of Milivojevic. But we're down to the last chance here, barring a penalty for St. Francis.
I got to think they're going to try and run it in here. The quarterback's been effective the whole game.
Here's Phillip. He is trying to run it in. He does get in. And with 11 seconds left, St. Francis goes on top. This fourth quarter touchdown is brought to you by SIU Carbondale. Say yes to SIU. And Brock Phillip has a 6-pack of touchdowns on the day.
We have had a great football game here. What a great job by that offensive line. That surge was just amazing. You can see the push right there by Matt Anderson, Brady Hill, Torrin Jeffries, Jalen Torres, and Matty Ruberno. What a great job of the offensive line, and then a great job by Brook Phillip getting in behind him. And who should be the winning touchdown but the guy that's taken him through the whole ball game, running the pass in the ball game.
And finally, Evan Kolinsky does knock the extra point through. That's good because it makes it a 4-point game with 11 seconds left. St. Francis is out front, 39-35, after a 17-play, 62-yard drive that took 5 minutes and 59 seconds off the clock, culminating with 4 plays from the 1-yard line. And, of course, Brock Phillip punches it through on 4th and goal from the 1.
And actually, the biggest play that they had was when they had 2 penalties where they were down and they had 3rd and 2, and they got 2 offside penalties by offensive linemen, and then they're back and they're sitting looking at 4th and about 12, and it's like, okay, it looks like Providence has got the game in hand, and all of a sudden they bring a sub in, Jimmy McGrath, who hasn't played the whole ball game except on defense, and they run a pass route, and he's wide open for the big first down. From there, they go in, had some exciting plays down inside the 5, and finally punch it in. We've had a lot of excitement in this one.
Of course, James McGrath able to play both ways. As I said, a handful of players playing both ways, 5 or 6 guys for St. Francis. Meanwhile, Providence Catholic head coach Tyler Plant says, we believe in dirty jerseys, so they don't play players both ways. But we see how valuable a guy can be in a situation like that for St. Francis.
No doubt about it, but I'm just really impressed with both of these teams. You know, the outcome right now, you kind of think it's going to be in St. Francis' direction, and that will be the 2nd win over Providence this year. But I've been very impressed with Providence Catholic, the kids, the mechanics, how well they're coached, and the same with St. Francis.
This one is picked up and taken down. Valuable time off the clock. And Isaac Patton gets taken down at the 33-yard line, and there will only be 6 seconds left. So one last Hail Mary, if you will, between these two schools.
And ironically, Marshall, it's been 3 years that St. Francis have been in the semifinals. And they finally broke through this year to get to the state championship game. And it looks like it might be a big breakthrough for them, since 2008 is when they won their last 5A state title. Greg Purnell was the coach then. Now here they are sitting on the pedestal waiting for 6 seconds to be the next state champion for St. Francis.
So presumably the last play for Dominic Vita. Pressured. Rolling to his right, looking to go deep. He'll throw it up, and it's caught and intercepted by Zach Washington, and that will end the ball game. St. Francis, a 39-35 winner in a thriller to take the IHSA 5A state championship game.
Great football game. Two really outstanding football teams. What a fun game to watch.
A back-and-forth affair as Bob McMillan, his goal was to turn St. Francis into a football school. This is just the second time the Spartans have been in the title game. They are now 2-0. They won it in 2008, and they've come back to win it all in 2025. We'll take a timeout. We'll wrap things up. St. Francis, a 39-35 winner over Providence Catholic to win it all.
The IHSA Football State Finals are brought to you in part by Menards. Save big money on all your home improvement needs.
State champs,
and by
baby.
SIU
State
Carbondale.
fucking
Say yes
champs,
to
baby.
SIU.
Save big with these
State
hot deals
fucking
at
champs.
Menards. All fresh.
Pull it up. Fuck.
Phillip looking to throw it. Now puts it down, fumbles it out of the end zone. Flag out on the pleat.
The way the ball went flying forward. Yeah, see, now what could hit?
Passing over 100 yards rushing. He is back to pass. Goes over the top. Looks like
the whole game.
Here's Phillip. He is trying to run it in. He does get in. And with 11 seconds left, St. Francis goes on top. Presumably the last play for Dominic Vita. Pressured. Rolling to his right. Looking to go deep. He'll throw it up. And it's caught and intercepted by Zach Washington. And that will end the ball game.
We the fucking champions. Let's fucking go. Happy birthday, sis. Love you. Let's fucking go. 2025 IHSA state champions. St. Francis Spartans. We've been building this shit for 9 years. Semifinals the last 4 years in a row. Got over the hump this year. Got to the state championship. Fought our ass off. Pulled it off. We got us a ring, gang. Let's fucking go. But I got a job to go do in a few hours, so I'm finna go to sleep. I'll holler at y'all, gang. Love.